Kylian Mbappe and Endrick Felipe Moreira de Sousa are two of the most decorated names in the history of football. With these players stepping their foot into Real Madrid, things are definitely going to get exciting. What everyone wants to know is what Madrid's lineup looks like with these players over the next season. This is the question that we're going to answer in this video. So without any further delay, let us begin. Real Madrid Club de Football, the club that's popularly known as Real Madrid, is a Spanish professional football club that is based in Madrid, Spain. As you know, the club competes in La Liga, which is undoubtedly the top tier of Spanish football. Well, Real Madrid is indeed the La Liga champions and is in the UEFA Champions League final once again. But again, this team will most likely achieve much more than they have achieved. Want to know how? Well, the fact is that things are going to get really better for the club because they're going to be adding football's finest players like Endrick and Mbappe to their players list. Let's admit the fact that Real Madrid already has a scary team that's infamous all across the world. With these players, they would be unstoppable. So the question is, how are these stars going to line up in the 2024 to 2025 season, considering the fact that the club would be having 3 left wingers and no natural right winger? Well, let's get to that. The goalkeeper. One of the greatest choices of the club has been Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian professional footballer who plays as a goalkeeper for both Real Madrid and the Belgian national team. He is considered to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world, with his expertise in reflexes, aerobatic saves, and a command of the penalty area. When it comes to Andriy Lunin, he would either accept to remain as a backup for the team or he would exit the club entirely. In this case, we will have to wait and see the decision made by this Ukrainian player. With David Alaba, the Austrian footballer who plays as a centre-back or left-back for La Liga club Real Madrid and is the captain of the Austrian national team returning from his injury, we can expect a change in the back four. Moving on the right back of the team will be Dani Carvajal, the Spanish professional footballer who currently plays as the right back for La Liga club Real Madrid and the Spain national team. Dani is a player who has risen through the Real Madrid youth ranks and spent a season with Bayer Leverkusen before coming back to Real Madrid. The fact is that he would most likely be the club captain in the upcoming season. Dani will most likely be deputised by Lucas Vazquez, the Spanish professional footballer who currently plays as a right-back or winger for Real Madrid on the right side of the defence. Well, the problem that might arise is regarding Trent Alexander-Arnold possibly moving away from Anfield, considering that he's a Liverpool Academy drag. Though it might feel a little unlikely, this is Real Madrid that we're talking about. Well, who wouldn't want to join this team? If Trent actually moved to Madrid, then we can say that the guy surely owns the right-back position. When it comes to the left-back position, Ferland Mendy, the French professional footballer who plays as a left-back for Real Madrid and the France national team, was undoubtedly great in the business end of the season. But according to reports, Real Madrid still wants to get Alphonso Davies, a professional soccer player who plays as a left-back or winger for Bundesliga club Bayern Munich and the Canadian national team. This player is widely considered to be one of the best fullbacks in the world and also one of the best Northern American players of all time. Well, if the club gets him, they would star him over Mendy, but if they don't, Mendy will receive the spot. Now, as we move on to the centre-back spot, we have Antonio Rudiger, the German professional footballer who plays as a centre-back for La Liga club Real Madrid and the German national team. The player is considered to be one of the best defenders and is famous for his aggressive playing style, tackling ability, and strong aerial presence. This player has clearly stepped up in this season, and what's more exciting is that Madrid is also looking to add Len Yoro to the team. The midfield. As we check out the midfield, Luka Modric, the Croatian professional footballer who plays as a midfielder for Real Madrid and captains the Croatian national team, will most likely be leaving this summer. Though the player plays primarily as a central midfielder, the fact is that he can also play as an attacking midfielder or as a defensive midfielder. That means with Luka leaving, Mbappe can have the much-coveted number 10 shirt. The attackers. As we move on to the most anticipated attackers, the club already has Vinicius Jr., who's more commonly known as Vini Jr., the Brazilian professional footballer who plays as a forward for Real Madrid and the Brazil national team. He is famous for his pace, finishing and dribbling ability and is considered to be one of the best players in the world. Moreover, the club will also be having Mbappe and Endrick. Let's admit that this is nothing but a crazy attack for the next season. The left wing will most likely be taken either by Vini or Mbappe. Both these players prefer it there, and they're considered to be two of the best wingers on the planet. But the fact is that Mbappe is also pretty solid when it comes to the middle. This means that Vini will most likely retain the left wing, while Mbappe will rule the middle. Rodrigo, the Brazilian professional footballer, who's considered to be one of the best wingers in the world, is known for his speed, pressing, work rate, dribbling and finishing. When it comes to Endrick, he's a centre-forward, but considering that the player would just be 18 and new to Europe by the next season, Carlo Ancelotti will most likely try to ease him in. Another hurdle that can arise is that Mbappe has said that he doesn't like to play in the centre-forward position. Vini is also really good that one cannot make him stand aside. The question is what Ancelotti would do about this. So first of all, Mbappe would have to put in some centre-forward shifts. The manager. In the 2024 season, the team's doing quite a lot of amazing things, and the thing is that they are still getting superstar additions during the summer. Undoubtedly, things are going to be in line with the confidence coming from the fact that the team has one of the best managers in football history. Ancelotti is indeed the most decorated manager in UEFA Champions League history, and he has won the trophy a record 4 times as coach. There's no dispute that Don Carlo will find a way to channel the team's overwhelming talent in the right ways. So, what do you think? Will Real Madrid bring home the trophy? And Mbappe and Endrick, will they be unstoppable? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that we can entertain you with more exciting videos.